All right, thank you, Brian. All right, folks, this is for those of you that are working on software applications. And really, what I'm trying to do here is help you keep you from making a mistake that I made once. I've built a lot of software applications and I've learned a lot of lessons along the way. And this is a really important one. So, landing your first software customer 3 times faster. Now, most developers, most software companies follow this build and then demo and then sell approach. And you can spend months and months and months and thousands of dollars building an MVP, right? A minimally viable product before you show it to prospects. And that method is definitely slower. It's definitely risky, especially in this day of incredibly fast changes in the AI space, and it can be very expensive. There's a better way. So here's the problem with building it first: is these things can take longer than you expect due to issues you hadn't thought about and requirements that are changing, and then feature creep. Oh my gosh, this one here will kill you, and it happens all the time. Right? You don't have customer validation, so you start thinking about, well, maybe if we put this in there, I think this would be a great idea. And so you start building things in that maybe they're good ideas, maybe they're not. You don't know. And if they're not, I mean, that's time and money wasted. And then, of course, the market risk. What if you build the wrong product and you've wasted all these months? What if there's no need? Right? We have had a discussion with the friends, Will Simpson and Aaron Smith, on validating an idea, and we're going to get into that more in a future episode. But our very first episode was talking about validating these ideas and making sure you've got a market, understanding who the competitors are, et cetera. And then customer expectations, right? Just making sure that you're going to be able to meet those. So this idea of a demo and then sell and build is the way I think you ought to go. So for the demo, you just use a mock-up or just a sample report, some output. What we used to call in the day vaporware or slideware. Let's put together a presentation, but essentially sell the concept. Just show potential customers how this thing might work, what the output might look like, what the screens might look like, but ultimately what problem it solves and how it would do that. And then try to get some buy-in. And assuming you do, then you go and build the product. You really don't need a working demo, a working product to show. Just put it together in some slides. Now, here's a story. It's not mine. Somebody else, though, I know. But they were planning to spend a few months building an AI prototype and had some conversations with me and others, actually. And they decided, you know what, maybe we'll give this a shot. We're going to try and just put together a sample report, a few slides, and show some of our prospects what this might look like. Well, it turns out they got a paying customer the very first day that they showed this. Someone that committed to them, and they went off and built the product, and they indeed got that paying customer. So basically, by doing this, you can get to a faster launch because you're going to skip all those things that you don't need. You're going to find out directly from the customers, yep, that's good, that's good, no, that's not, I don't care about that, and go and focus on those things that you really need to deliver. And then you're going to get more sales because you're building what customers want to buy. So look, start with the simplest demo that you can. You don't have to spend a lot of time and money on that. It's really quick and easy to create some screens that front end that show what it might look like. You can do that quickly these days. And the last thing to keep in mind here is that customers can move slower than you think they will, and that'll give you time to build. But put something together that you can show them that communicates the outcome, the problem that it solves, get a commitment, and then go put in the work and the investment. That's it for today. Thank you.